Jason Hamill, who has not seen the Angels in 2 seasons. When he last faced them in August of 2016, he pitched. Soler coming up in right field, and it drops. Upton goes back to the middle. He had 2 hits to center field last night. He had a year and a half with the Tigers. Slow roller to Moustakas. Good play with a bare hand to get Pujols. With runners in scoring position, the Angels have 2. And he struck him out.
Andrew Heaney last season, 5 starts. And ended up going 1-2. Remember, he was coming off Tommy John surgery. And looking to Heaney tonight. 2-2, got him looking. Down goes Almonte, and there's out number 1. Rain and thunderstorms keeping them away. Down goes Merrifield. Back-to-back strikeouts for Heaney to start this one.
So far, a couple of checklists as far as depth on that slider.
Got him swinging. 3 strikeouts in the first for Andrew Heaney. 2-2, a little flare down the left field line. That's going to fall in and be a fair ball. Extra bases for Shohei Ohtani. There's his first major league double. The night after picking up his first major league triple.
That baseball carried pretty far down the left field like you were talking about earlier.
0-1. Ground ball to third. And the Angels will leave another in scoring position. We're off to the bottom of the second with no score. Albert shoots one down the left field line, hit well, going back on his Paulo Orlando at the wall, gone! Big fly for Albert Pujols. Number 617 gives the Angels a 2-0 lead.
Well, you remember his first at bat, he was jammed. And Albert ready on the first pitch to do some damage.
2-0 on Alcides Escobar. Alcides Escobar. Did he get enough of it? Not quite. But he'll settle for a leadoff double. So right after the Angels get 2, the Angels, or the Royals rather, have a runner at second with nobody out.
Take your walk. Close. If you have to expand, go ahead.
That leads Simmons right to the bag. The ones who struggle with runners in scoring position feel the pressure. Witt goes the other way, and the Royals are on the board. So they do turn Escobar's leadoff double into a run. Heaney strikes out Moustakas. Hamill strikes out Ohtani. That's Hamill's 3rd. Great location. So he gets another strikeout with his fastball. Grounded to Moustakas again. He'll go the long way, and that's the inning. His doctor and said, look, invent something. I'm not ready to be done. That's 6 strikeouts for Heaney, and the 2nd time he has gotten Cuthbert. He did. Did he get underneath it? Not quite enough, but he hits it off the chain link fence. And he's at second base with 1 out.
Duda doesn't have to do too much.
And then a fastball is fisted into shallow left field. Soler goes to 3rd.
Coming into this game.
Into right center field. Paulo Orlando ties the game. Shallow left field, and a slide and a miss by Upton. Gallagher goes to second, and here comes Paulo. Heaney forgot to back up home plate, and Gallagher will go all the way to 3rd.
Wow. Cam went soft.
He chops it to 3rd, and Cozart is on the money to end the inning. time, he was 1 of 5.
That is a great career.
Escobar backhands.
Uh-oh.
Throws high, and Duda applies the tag on Pujols.
Look at that. That's a nice effort to pick up a ribby right there. Good job by Duda with applying the tag.
Pitches. He threw 87 pitches in his first rehab start this year. And he's had a big strikeout night. Jammed. So some bad luck. Hamill's mad, but there's nothing he can do about that. But he hasn't given up a hit yet. One of the runs that scored. Bounces it off the plate. And Witt will go to first instead of getting the lead runner. Struck him out. And a Chevy call to the bullpen. Andrew Heaney, in his first game back from the disabled list, gave $25,000 from Sonic and the Royals. And Duda just muscles it over Kinsler, who is out in shallow right field.
Stay inside the ball.
There you go. Right on cue into right center field. Paulo has a 2-hit game, both to right center. Escobar walks again. He had a 2-walk night last night.
Let's see.
Fastball got him looking. It's Abraham Almonte. Out to Kinsler. And the inning is over. The Royals had the bases loaded with 1 out. Center field deep. The wind is blowing out, and Almonte made a running, leaping play.
Nothing wrong with a slider down low.
That's a fair ball past Moustakas. Paulo is on it quickly, and Kinsler's going to hold. And he was not expecting that fastball. And a base hit into right center field for Pujols. He just shortened up with 2 strikes. And he drives in Kinsler. Pujols runs. Calhoun strikes out. The Angels get a run closer. And he lines it into center field. He got a curveball. Ohtani has 2 hits, and the Angels, down by 1, have 2 on with nobody out. For a bunt with Simmons at the plate, and he gets it down to third. Moustakas to Merrifield. That gets Cozart to third and Ohtani to second base. And Valbuena lines it into center field. That ties the game. Ohtani holds at third. Valbuena runs, and Kinsler lifts it into right center field, and that'll be deep enough to score Ohtani. And the Angels, who are down 4-2, get 1 in the 7th and now 2 in the 8th, and they lead 5-4. Got him looking over the outside. Bedrosian, good arm. Wide open on the left side. That's a 3-hit game for Duda. And the tying run is on with 1 out. Paulo goes the other way again, and a dive and a catch by Mike Trout. If that gets by Trout, the game is tied, and with Paulo Orlando's speed, he's at third base with 1 out.
Wouldn't you know it? Off the bat, you see him, he's playing to the opposite field. Off the bat, it looked like the ball was tailing and going that way, but Trout, as quick as he is able to take a perfect route, and Cam Bedrosian's really become a fan.
Pulled on the ground to Simmons, and he'll go the short way, so a big play by Mike Trout in center field. And here is Keenan Middleton for the bottom of the 9th inning, and he'll get John Jay batting for Cam Gallagher. Kinsler and into right field. Well, John Jay's on base percentage leading off an inning is well over 500. Not bunting this time, and there's a ground ball right to Kinsler. That's the second time that Almonte has grounded into a double play. Now, so Middleton says bring him on, and Moustakas comes up anyway.
All right.
There goes Merrifield, and the throw to second, out to end the game with Mike Moustakas at the plate. And you have to take another look at it. And it appears that that was the correct call.
Wow, Rene Rivera talking about a tough job pinch hitting off the bench. Well, he didn't. He came in for defense and did an excellent job.
Well, Merrifield last year, he led the league in stolen bases, and a lot of his stolen bases came on the first pitch. But it's a risky attempt with a guy at the plate who had 38 home runs last year. And the Angels have taken the first 2 games of the series.